Listen, Rich, when we go outside,
Yes, sir.
we're going to shoot it from this direction, right?
I'm gonna shoot! All right.
It's rolling.
Get the spoon.
Okay.
Guys want any vodka?
All right.
His dogs are cute.
They're watchdogs.
Scrappy, sing. Sing for the camera. Good boy. All right.
All right.
All right, on three.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, we're at the back of the property right now, and what we're going to go over is what exactly is going to be done to the property. Rich, my go-to guy,
Hello, Jim.
why don't you give us the lowdown?
Sure. What I'm going to do is take the roof off, the chimney, and what I have are 2 bedrooms up in the what would be the attic normally. And by removing the roof and bringing everything down to the level of the second floor, I'm going to put a full second floor, 1.5 bathrooms and 3 bedrooms upstairs, as opposed to the 2 bedrooms with the Cape Cod slanted ceilings.
Okay.
And then inside, we're going to gut the interior of the whole remaining house, and then we're going to put new heat, electric, all mechanical entities will be new.
And it's going to be a breeze, right?
A breeze,
Okay.
a piece of cake.
All right. Okay, we're at the back of the property right now, and what we're going to do is go over exactly what we're going to do to the house. Rich, my go-to guy here, is going to explain. Rich?
Cut. 3, 2.
Okay, we're at the back of the property right now, and what we're going to do is we're going to rip off the top of the... Excuse me, I screwed that. At the back of the property right now, and what we're going to do is explain to you what we're going to be doing. Okay, we're at the back of the property right now, and what we're going to do now is explain exactly what we're going to do to the property. Rich is my go-to guy, and Rich, take it away. What exactly we're going to do?
Jim, we're going to take off the roof and make the second floor a full second floor as opposed to the existing Cape Cod style we have now.
Okay, great. And what about the rest of the house?
The rest of the house, the downstairs, will be gutted and refitted with new plumbing, electric, heat. Everything's going to be new, and in the end, it'll be a new house from top to bottom.
Okay, you heard it from the mouth, of the horse's mouth, as they say. Right?
Thank you very much.
It'll be a whole new house once we get done with it. So join us inside. We'll go through exactly what we're going to do step by step so you can see at home what has to be done and have fun.
Piece of cake. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Let's go.
3, 2, go.
Okay, we're in the back of the property right now, which will give you an angle from the rear to show you exactly what we're going to do to the property. Rich, why don't you explain?
Jim, we're going to change this from the Cape Cod style that we currently have to 3 bedrooms, 1.5 baths upstairs, and then the interior is going to be gutted, and what we'll have in the end is a brand new house from top to bottom.
Okay, great. Sounds like a no-brainer. Let's go to it.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Get a little closer when if possible.
Cough.
Yeah.
Go.
Action.
Okay, we're on the first floor of the...
Cut.
Sorry.
Now allowed to start with okay.
Excuse me, okay.
No problem. No problem. You know me.
Yeah.
What was he supposed to say?
I can't hold my stomach in all day, guys. Come on.
We're on the first floor of the... Okay.
3, 2.
We're on the first floor of the house right now. Rich, what exactly are we going to be doing here?
Well, Jim, everything, excluding my tools, is going to be ripped out of here, put in a dumpster. We're going to take it down to the studs, and everything's going to be replaced.
Okay, so are we going to change anything around of this structure?
Yes, I'll change the location of the partitions, for different room layouts and
Right,
such.
okay.
This area here is going to be open, all one family room.
Okay.
And
What about this room over here?
I'm going to increase the size of this office over here.
Okay.
The stairs are going to be moved from this side of the house to that side.
Over to here?
Yes.
The stairs are going to be here?
Yes, they're going to fit
Okay.
between the 2 windows.
All right, okay.
And
What about these back bedrooms
from
over
here, this is all going to be open. The
right.
bathroom's in there. I'm going to completely, renovate that.
Okay.
New bathtub, sink, everything.
There's going to be the same bathroom. It's going to be all new.
New, and I'll be repositioning things in there.
Okay. And how about this room over here?
This is all going to come out. These closets here are coming out, and you're going to be open from these 2 windows to the other windows, 2 windows on the other side. You're going to have a 16 or 17 foot by 22 foot family room.
Wow, that'll be big. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, great.
Yes.
Okay, and that'll certainly add a lot of value to the property. Sounds like a lot of work, but believe it or not, it's really not that big of a deal. If he can do it and I can do it, you can do it.
It really isn't as tough as it sounds.
Okay.
Okay, it's
All right.
doable.
All right. Moving along.
All right, action.
Okay, we're on the second story right now. The idea is to rip off this existing floor right now and replace it with a new one.
Correct.
And what are we going to put up here?
Well, what we're going to do, Jimmy, is, like as you say, we're going to rip the roof off. We're going to rip all these interior partitions and even the outside walls. And what we're going to lose are these Cape Cod type rooms with your curved ceilings and your diminished space.
Right.
We're going to pick up floor space and also a lot of cubic feet of living space.
Okay.
You know, people like full-size rooms these days as opposed to the curved ceilings and,
Sure.
and so on
Okay.
and so forth.
Are you going to put a bathroom in up here?
Absolutely.
A new bathroom?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'm going to put a bath, maybe a bath and a half up here. So you know, you need
Okay.
that.
All right. So there won't be any of this anymore. It'll be, you
Absolutely
can walk
not.
around here. Okay. All right. Sounds like a good deal.
Don't say okay. Action.
Right now we're on the second floor. This, I assume, is not going to be here anymore.
You're correct, Jimmy. All the interior and exterior walls are going to be removed. The roof is going to be removed, and what we're going to do is push the front walls all the way out to the footprint of the building, and have a full second floor, 3 bedrooms, 1.5 baths, and then a full attic.
Excellent, excellent. So none of this Cape Cod style roofing will be here. You'll be able to walk around here. Okay. All right.
That's right. We're basically changing the style of the home from a Cape Cod to a 2-story contemporary.
Okay, and obviously that'll add a lot of value to the home, which is the name of the show, House Money, because when you add value, you make money, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, and this is not, can anybody do this?
I think so, yes.
All right, no, you're supposed to say, oh yeah, anybody. Do you need the light? The
No,
that
we're
kind of light? Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Are you,
Don't worry about it.
oh, okay. I'm sorry. 3, 2, okay. Right now we're on the second floor of the existing footprint of the house. Okay, Rich, tell us what we're doing here.
100% demolition of the second floor, and then a full new second floor, 1.5 baths, 3 bedrooms, and access to the attic with stairs.
Great. So none of this will be here anymore with the existing house right now. You're just going to knock the whole thing off and put a whole new second floor on.
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
Now, that being the case, are you going to continue to have a Cape-style home?
No.
No. Okay, so we're going to do away with the Cape. We're going to make it into a contemporary home. That's obviously going to add a lot of value because there's going to be a lot more foot space, a lot more
Cubic feet
right?
living
Exactly.
space.
Okay.
No low ceilings or slope ceilings. It's going to be a 100% new home, and it's going to be a lot nicer.
Okay. Can anybody do this?
Anybody can do it. You don't have to be a rocket scientist.
Because you're no rocket scientist.
For goodness
right?
sakes, I'm not a rocket scientist.
Okay. And when we do this, we add value to the property, and by adding value, we make money. And of course, that's the name of the show, House Money.
And we have fun.
And we have fun. Most importantly, we have fun.
Absolutely.
Good point. Welcome back, everybody. As you can see, we've had some snow since the last time we shot this, but as you can also see behind me, we've done exactly what we said we were going to do. We ripped up the house and we kept the rafters. And Rich, why don't you tell us exactly what we're going to be doing now? Come on over here.
Yeah, hello, Jim. What we did over the weekend was we had half a dozen guys, non-construction types and carpenters mixed in. It doesn't take, as we say, a rocket scientist to do any of this. And in this case, it was strictly demolition, and we've got all the interior is gutted out, all the sheetrock and wiring and whatnot. The roof sheathing and the roof shingles are gone. And just what it remains to go now is the rafters for the roof into the dumpster and whatever loose odds and ends are floating around.
Okay, we're going to take a walk inside and get an inside view of what's been done and what we're going to do. So follow us, and we'll show you what's the next step.
Okay.
Welcome back, everybody. As you can see, we've done exactly everything we said we were going to do. We ripped off practically the top of the house with leaving the rafters as the only remaining partitions that are left as far as the cut.
We left the rafters.
Okay. Welcome back, everybody. As you can see, we've had some snow since the last time we did the shooting, but as you can also see behind... Yeah.
You want me to make that door so it doesn't pop open?
Welcome back, everybody. As you can see, we've had some snow since the last time we filmed this segment, but as you can also see behind me, we've pretty much done everything we said we were going to do. We've ripped off the roof of the house. You want that with the truck going by? Yeah.
All right, here we go, baby. Here we
Okay. Step back.
As you see, since our last segment.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. Welcome back, everybody. As you can see, since our last segment, we've had a little bit of change in the weather. As you can see, the snow on the ground. But also behind me, as you can also see, we've pretty much ripped off the roof of the house, leaving the rafters as the only thing left of the old roof. Rich, why don't you come over here and tell us exactly what the next step is?
Sure, Jim. The next step is ripping off the roof rafters and ridge beam and any remaining odds and ends to the roof. Also, we're going to go inside and clean up, once again, odds and ends. But the dumpster that we had was filled, and that's the only thing that stopped us. We were able to work through the weather.
Okay, sounds good. If you follow me, we'll walk inside and show you what it looks like from the inside and what we're going to do next. Okay? Welcome back, everybody. As you can see, we've had a little bit of a change in the weather since the last time we shot this segment. And also behind me, as you can also see, we did everything we said we were going to do. We've ripped off pretty much the entire roof, with leaving the only thing left is the rafters. Rich, why don't you come over here and tell us exactly what the next step is?
Sure, Jim. The next step will be ripping off the rest of the rafters, going inside, getting all the odds and ends as far as lumber and any sort of leftover debris and whatnot that may be scattered around. The only thing that stopped us from completing the job over the weekend was the fact that the dumpster was filled, and it takes time to reorder a new dumpster.
Okay, but aside from that, pretty much easy going, mostly just demolition. Anybody can handle that, right?
Yes, as a matter of fact, over 2/3 of the guys we had here, we had 9 men here. 2/3 of them were non-construction types. My brother-in-law, my nephew, etc.
Okay, sounds good. Why don't you follow us inside? We'll take a look at it from the inside out, and also we'll talk about what the next step is. Follow us. As you can see, pretty much the inside of the house. Do you want to?
Don't open up with that, as you can see. Wow, look at this.
Okay. Wow, look at this. The whole house is pretty much gutted. Nothing really is remaining, including the walls that was already there. Rich, why don't you tell me what the next step is?
Okay, Jim, the next step is to take out the existing stairwell, the stairs, close up the stairwell. We're going to put the stairs over here. As you can see, we've already started the rough framing for the new stair location. Then we'll be putting in new windows in their new locations.
Okay.
And going upstairs, we have to rip off the rest of the roof. And then what we'll do is begin framing the new second floor.
Okay, look at that. How's that for a skylight up there, huh? You can't beat that. Come on up here. Take a look at this. Wow. How's this for a view, huh? Watch your step. No one gets hurt. That's the name of the game. Well, looking around, as you can see, Rich, what is this rafters? Are these going to be the new rafters? Going to be the same way these ones are?
Yes, Jim. Actually, the rafter directions of the rafters and the pitch of the new roof are going to be the same pitch and style as the old roof, with the only difference is where we're standing now is going to be a full second floor, and above it will be a full attic.
Okay, all right. Sounds like we've got our work cut out for us here. But again, none of this is hard. Hasn't been hard so far, right?
Well, it's been physically challenging as far as heavy lifting.
If you're out of shape, that right?
Well,
Yeah.
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And also, we still have the chimney has to go, and that's always quite heavy and quite fun.
Right, right.
And once we get all this out, it'll be on to the stuff where I'm, as a carpenter, more on my familiar ground, where I'm building stuff instead of doing demolition and whatnot.
Right. Okay. All right. So that's pretty much it for this segment. Moving on, we'll what's the next step? Framing.
The next step is second floor framing, and basically carpentry 101.
Okay, sounds good. All right. That about wraps it up for demolition. We'll
See you next.
see you next time. Okay, that about wraps it up for demolition. We'll come back more with the construction starts.
Don't turn that way.
I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. Okay, that about wraps it up for demolition. We'll come back again when construction starts. Okay, we're on the second floor right now. Rich, tell us what's going on here.
Okay, Jimmy, to complete this demolition, we're going to take the gable ends off, this wall here, the opposite wall, also the chimney, And then what we're going to do is we're going to put new walls around the perimeter, new interior partitions, a roof. We're going to close it in, and then we're going to go to the mechanical end of things and close it up, and we'll be done.
Okay. All right, that about wraps it up for demolition. We'll come back as soon as we start the construction phase. You're going to splice this in from this thing? Right. Okay. All right. Okay, if you look around, everything's been gutted. Follow me to the back here, and you can see what was formerly a bedroom is now a wreck. But it won't be that way for long. Rich, what are we doing here?
Okay, Jimmy, if you look down here, you can see the carpet has to go out to the dumpster. We've got a nice new empty dumpster, and we can just take everything down to the bare, clean beginning and start over again. If you look over here, you can see this is a 2x4, which you don't see in the lumberyard anymore. 2x4 is not made like this anymore. It's just a thinner, more lightweight version of what they make. When they say they don't make them like they used to, in the case of the 2x4, it certainly is the truth. This is the existing kitchen is back here, is where you can see some of the newer building materials, the metal studs and the newer 2x4s. And this is all going to be new. And like I've said once, I'll say it again, this is easy work. It's not hard to do. It's just putting one foot in front of the other. And okay?
Okay, that's about it for wrapping up for the demolition. Let's take it to the next step, which is construction. Follow us.